Hey everyone, how's it going? So what am I working on now? Well, I got that Dodge Dart on a lift, and I want to show you this thing. I tell you, when you bring your vehicle to somebody, make sure you got a good feeling about that person. Because basically everything that they've done on this car, I would have to go over and redo. And remember I said the spark plugs were left out of it, the distributor was left out of it, stuff like that? Well, the motor's locked up. I can't turn it. I tried. I cannot turn it. So I'm sure it's rusted solid. So it's going to have to come out and come apart. And it's a 360. I verified that. But let me show you a couple of things that I have found with this. And this way at least you can see it. It's got really good components in it too. So I don't know. But let me show you. So up underneath the car here, QA1 full suspension, all good stuff. QA1 shocks. Tie rod sleeves, I'm assuming tie rods too, I don't know. But let's start quickly here. First off, you see the brake hose? It's going to the bottom of the caliper. Now yes, this caliper is marked R, but if you look, the bleeder is on the bottom. This is the right side of the car. This is the left side of the car. That one's marked L. However, I don't know if this kit requires these calipers to be in the back or in the front, because I'm assuming you could swap spindles from side to side, or the knuckle, and put the caliper to whichever spot it needs to be. These look like a factory style caliper, not for this car though, but these look like a factory style caliper, and I'm just wondering what these actually went to. I have no clue. Okay, so there's one problem. Obviously, the brake hose in the wrong spot, bleeder's in the wrong spot. Everything's loose in the front end too. I don't know. What else? Oh, okay. The harmonic balancer. Come up here and you look. It's dead up against the timing cover. I mean, it's like I could shove a piece of paper in there, but that's not right. According to the side of this motor, this is a 360. See it right there, 360. But from what I remember, what I recall with these things, this SFI flex plate is the wrong one. Correct me if I'm wrong. It says it fits a 360, but there's a difference between a 318 and a 360, whereas the 360 was the only one, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 340s too, that were externally balanced, which will also change the torque converter, because the torque converter may have a balance weight on it. I don't know. So it's stuff I all have to go through. The other thing too is this exhaust. Who did this is beyond me. So yeah, the exhaust coming over here. So look at this patch job on here. Terrible. But yeah, it's cut over to put an X pipe in it, and then the route back over. You can get a good view of that. I don't understand the point of that one bit. I don't know. Also, training pan's missing a lot of bolts. I don't know why. Let me go back a little bit. Sorry. Unfortunately, I can't. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Trans pan's missing a lot of hardware. Why is this like focused in so far? There we go. Sorry. Transpan's missing a lot of bolts. The linkage is missing. This kickdown linkage goes over here. I don't know what in the world they did there. It's got a bung for a air fuel ratio sensor, but I mean the exhaust is making a 90-degree turn right there. I don't know what the reason for that was. It's missing a drive shaft. Now that's a Ford 9-inch. That's a Curry rear. Good stuff. Good stuff. Don't get me wrong. This is really good stuff. But there again, I'd have to go through everything because I don't know what was done, if it was done correctly. Here's a brake hose just laying here. Obviously, we'd have to replace that. But yeah, this thing is this is bad. This is really bad. What is this? I mean, that's just, I don't know. Whoever did this work, extremely disappointing work. extremely disappointing work. We did call the customer, we're waiting to hear back from them. I mean, it's got new tires, new rims, obviously 4-wheel disc brakes, but this is going to require a lot of work to get this to where it needs to be. But like I said, the motor's locked up too. And what's up with the transmission? What's been done to that? We'd have to go get into it and see exactly what's going on. This is going to be a lot. So, does the customer actually want to get involved in it? I don't know. I think I told you the story. They had another shop putting this thing together, and then the other shop did this to it. And then they pushed it outside, and it sat in the back corner, and then a homeless person was living in it. Also had rats in it too. There's rat turds everywhere. So yeah, there's not much more I can show you here. It's pretty bad. It's rust free. I will say that. I mean, it had little patches in the quarter panels, but for the most part, it's a rust free vehicle. So it's good bones, very good bones. But yeah, this thing's hurting. This thing's really, really hurting. And it's a shame too that somebody did this kind of work and then just kind of walked away from it. I mean, it's shoddy, very, very, very shoddy work. Terrible. All right. Well, we're going to leave it at that. So, all right. Hopefully you're getting something out of my videos. If you are, hit that like button. If you could, please subscribe. All right, guys. Have a great day. Keep wrenching. Keep wrenching. I don't know if that came out right. It's early morning yet. All right. Keep wrenching.